What a great opening with my queen over here. Hello everyone, my name is Mari Kitty, your friendly neighbor for the content that never gets enough sleep. And welcome back to Genshin Impact. I didn't even plan that. That was such a good transition, what the fuck? Kana with the rickroll already? Okay. Just for you, Kana. Alright. It seems like every time we start a stream is gonna be one rickroll. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. There you go. Now, before we begin, oh wait, fuck, come on, there we go. Before we begin, I want to flex. I want to flex my C6 Arlecchino. Don't ask how much money I spent. Do not ask. But hey, it was worth it. My first C6 5-star yet. Monique, rename one. Only for her. Only for her. Hi, Tommy. Thank you. How are you today? Alright. Anyway. I've been waiting for this. I've been seeing spoilers all over Twitter. I didn't read anything, but oh my god, like guys, let me experience this for fuck's sake. I'm fine. My wallet is not fine, but Paimon, we're already here. We're literally over here. Paimon! This is where I do my commissions. I need to get achievements. I'm hunting for achievements, Paimon. Do you not understand? Tomatsuki is post appears. What? The what? I feel like I should know what you mean, but my brain is not working. The upload. Oh yeah, we already got that on the first stream where I pulled for her.
But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Sino! It's been a while!
It's been so long since we last saw
Easy pull? Yep. It was very easy pull. I've won the... It's not a 50-50 on the weapon banner. So... Wait. What are the odds on the weapon banner? I think it's 75 and 25%. So it's not 50-50. I don't fuck me, I don't do maths, okay? Yeah, because you have 2 weapons on the weapon banner for the 2 characters, and then you have the standard banner weapons, so yeah. Anyway, feels like it's been forever, huh?
Welcome back to Sumeru City. I'm delighted to meet you again.
I'm delighted to meet you too, Sino.
What brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
Yeah, in Fontaine. We saw that mushroom in Rumeria.
I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Indeed.
You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Yeah.
Indeed. Or as I call it, the biryani factor.
The what? Damn it. I didn't get that.
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah. Yep, with a vampire monk time to pay up.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time.
Of
Admit
course.
the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Of course. I missed your sharp tongue.
500 Mora.
Thanks, Sino. Feels good to hit the jackpot.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 mora.
Doesn't matter. It's money.
A lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts.
Yippee! Oh my god, that was raspy.
Investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
Aww.
Okay.
Why is it so warm in here? Damn it.
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved,
Oh.
I decided on reflection to handle this one myself.
Oh.
Need any help? We only came
Yeah,
for
we
a
can
minute.
help.
We've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can, you know.
Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
No!
Of course not, yeah.
Wasn't really that obvious.
Of course it was Paimon.
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect
That
sense
we
to work
are.
together.
That we are, yes.
Follow me.
Alright. You lead the way. Lead the way, honey. Oath Keeper. Okay, before we continue, I'm gonna open my window because it's so warm in here. I don't know why. Alright, give me a sec. I sure hope that's enough. I don't want to carry my fan all up here. Please tell me that it's okay. Alright. I can at least breathe. That's something at least. Alright, let's go. Okay, it's picking up. Okay.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Yeah?
You the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Yeah, who's that?
Correct.
Oh!
His name is Cyrus,
Oh!
former Spontamont sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Oh!
Sino's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and
What happened?
What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
We are the friends.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here?
It's me. It is I. It is I.
Let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land? My goodness. You must be the legendary
Yeah!
traveler.
Ding,
I've
ding,
heard all about
ding.
what you've done for Sumeru.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
We are.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Aw. Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Sino.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation.
All right, spill the
A couple
tea.
of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
Uh-oh. Lots of thread letters going on recently.
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have
Oh,
uncovered your
good thing I
secret.
don't have to
If
read
you
it.
wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back
Of
of the
course. Of
Secondly,
course.
don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets.
Sometimes I
Finally, if
feel
you dare to
like
report this to the
somebody's
Mafia, there
watching
will be
me.
Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
Damn.
Million more. What a joke.
Do I even have 10 million?
With
I
nothing
don't
to
think
my
so.
name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million more, huh? In my tomatoes?
There were no witnesses.
I mean,
So
they
currently
could
the
be
letter is
a
all we
good
have.
hiding spot.
So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
All right, big brain time. Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Well, this paper seems to like, from what I see here, it should be from the desert. This looks like one of the doors in the desert. So the person that sent this thread letter is from the desert. I know why that looks like this, because I'm exploring somewhere right now. And I hate the desert. From Simon's description, it sounds like the thread letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper, left for Cyrus to find. The paper?
Very good.
The paper?
The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
That too.
Some of these strips are kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the
Mm.
paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the
Is it
academia,
papyrus?
but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not? Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Oh.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not pure water.
Oh. Interesting.
It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
Interesting.
Colored liquid. So, tea? Wine?
Damn,
Looks
they're
like we're
really
thinking along similar
unprofessional.
lines. Let's go talk to Ara.
They're so bad at
There's some
this.
things I'll need him to take care of.
You sent a threatening letter and it's so fucking not like destroyed, but like ruined like that. Like what the fuck? It's like you don't take this seriously. Like come on. Oh. Meow.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Hi. Hello.
Mahamatra Sino, Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon.
It is
been a while.
us. Wait, who is he again? It's been a while. Who are you again?
This case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me.
Oh my
Also,
god, so
if I'm not
unprofessional!
The letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Interesting.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my gratitude.
You have our gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Yeah, cut them off guard.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they'd go back to the cafe. Unless they go back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
One
Let's
of them.
approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora.
Mhm.
But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next.
True.
So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the culprits said they'd be watching the professor's every move.
Damn. Fucking stalkers. Woo! Woo!
Found you!
What? Damn. That was fast.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter.
Damn.
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Demon.
Oh.
You managed to stay relatively well hidden. but someone
Damn.
reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
Oh.
I was just
That was smart.
listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Sino shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
Uh-huh.
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
He really has sharp eyes. Holy fuck.
Is smiling a crime now?
Yes.
Coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny. The cafe was a red herring all along.
Damn.
It had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
Holy
Is
fuck.
this on me? I haven't done anything.
Really?
Huge brain.
Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you, your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching.
What?
Terrible liar.
I would never.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
Damn, that was easy. Roll credits. That's the stream for today. We got the culprit.
That was over quickly. Sino already caught the guy.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Sino. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Everyone, it's all over.
Oh,
Gosh, that was so fast.
it really
The
was.
culprit's name is Uraka, a
Uh-huh.
16-year-old student in the Rataoist Darshan.
16.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
Is it the stress? Was it the
We
stress?
checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
Third year.
But he looks so old.
Okay, so we got some ages here, okay.
Seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life.
Damn!
The devil drove him down this path.
Probably stress, if he looks so old too.
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well.
Uh-huh.
It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He
Mediocre.
started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of money.
Great.
Down on his luck,
Is
went
he
to
a
the tavern for
gacha
drink and
player?
overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
By the way, who lets a 16-year-old gamble? Where are his
That
parents?
rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. What are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's
Apparently.
more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor.
That's fair, I
alleging that
guess.
Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before
What the fuck?
retiring and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia.
What?
Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with
So
any
that's
academic
amazing!
research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite
Yeah, they do.
confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later.
Yeah.
Deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
Ooh.
I completely
Is
understand. how you
this
feel,
old man
Sir
gonna beef with a
Cyrus, but I'm
16-year-old?
afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Yeah, you're an old man. Even if he does accuse you of something, you're not gonna take a 16-year-old seriously.
From here.
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor. You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand?
Love rumor?
Araka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard.
Yeah, true.
I didn't actually hand over any mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is. All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents.
Where are his parents?
Correct.
We
Okay.
looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business.
Of course.
Never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
No wonder he turned out like that. No
You don't
wonder.
have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible.
Child
I need
neglect.
something
There we
concrete
go.
for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days.
Damn,
Give or
that's
take,
that's
cases like
fast as
this are quick to
fuck.
resolve.
I'm pretty sure that's way faster than in real
Thank you
life.
for all your help.
Holy
Perhaps
fuck.
we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
Yeah,
My apologies,
food!
Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah,
Thank you.
see. Well, that's a pity. But Sino, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that. Ah, and isn't Tainari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
Wait, you mean Tainari's in the city?
Let's go!
Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project.
Oh.
They should be at Nephis's office at this hour. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tainari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Oh,
Don't
got
be
beef?
outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around. Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the traveler and Paimon. See
Alright.
you there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
Alright. Time to eat food, baby. Alright, let's go. It's food time. Well, that was fun. Okay, why do I feel like the thing isn't resolved yet? We just began the story quest. We're only 30 minutes in. Hello.
Brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hiss back when I was still teaching. And if you don't take my word for it,
why?
you can
Yay.
ask them. They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
Aw.
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail. So I
Aw.
didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the academia. Most of what I know, I heard from Sino after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Oh, wow.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
Aww, that's cute.
One more person who has to address Lisa as upper class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
That she does.
Believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Interesting.
Whoa, more food?
Food!
We don't want to take advantage.
Of course. Paimon.
Order whatever you like, and if it's not enough, order some more.
God damn.
For all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
God damn, this old man really has.
Voices. And Sir Cyrus
Oh,
is
it's
here as well.
He's back from the dead.
Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
Yeah, Calvin, how have you been after being imprisoned by Haya for being the destroyer of worlds? Oh, that was a thing back then. I think he hasn't gone on a rerun since then, right? Since the whole deleting thing. But it seems like there is an meet again. But I can never seek up the same after that. The destroyer of worlds.
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see it.
after permanently destroying some players' games.
That's not very kind of you, but
Oh,
so I'm not really.
I could never seek up at the same again.
Tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello. So what's the occasion anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Yes.
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe
Never mind.
the day I've had.
Yeah, that was the thing. Cyrus vividly recounts the day's events for the benefit of those
Sounds
who
like things have
weren't
really gone
there, I guess.
downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. Oh, what are his parents going to think?
Well, it seems like they don't care about him anyway.
Making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life. But still, this boy has some nerve.
That he
Just look at
does.
what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets.
Ooh, scary.
The House of Dana?
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Oh, he get a whooping.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Jesus Christ.
I'll have
You don't have to
Have a
yell.
nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
I say it while I yell.
Here I am.
Okay,
Coffee
bye,
beans ready
Calvin.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
Food! You were all busy chatting that you almost forgot about the food. Luckily, it's still hot. You enjoyed delicious celebratory meal after a crazy day. That we did. That we did. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Ugh.
too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Can that even happen to Paimon?
Mine too.
I thought Paimon's stomach was a bottomless abyss.
For dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street?
Oh.
I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Thank you for treating us.
See you all later.
I always love some free food.
Crops.
Paimon especially.
Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Oh my god, those tomatoes.
My tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadid. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Okay, good night.
Safe trip home.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
Indeed.
What do you mean, us time?
Well,
We can
I was
hang
talking
out.
with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together.
Oh, that's
Think of it
nice.
as our way of welcoming you back. to Canary.
Yay!
Oh, that sounds fun.
Let's go! That sounds really fun. Time to solve my 10 pizza skills.
Oh, that's my job. Don't take it away from me.
We're gonna compete then, Coley.
Master Ursino, you don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, you know, laze around and switch off for a bit.
Fine.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow.
I mean, to
afternoon
be
at the
fair.
riverbank, the southeast of Gandharvaville.
We
need to
did
bring
get
anything. We've already packed
we
everything
were a bit of
Just
a
bring your delightful selves. and
we
prepare
did
some
lose the battle, I guess, Alekino. We could use some relaxed
See you
time.
tomorrow.
Alright. What time? Okay. Tomorrow at 2. Come on. Come. There we go. Ah, yeah. Okay. Guess the real story quest begins now. That was just a miraculous ladybug episode.
Something you wish to report?
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Hiya! There we go. Nice.
Wow, you guys are ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Already.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
Nice. Hello, Kale.
Tyler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we
Not
can
the
have for dinner
face.
tonight.
Not the facing again.
Got it. Dinner's on us tonight.
Oh, no, the facing again. Oh, I'm tired of facing.
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
Alright. Let's fish.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Nice.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And even if they don't, they can improvise.
And they know
This is
which
true.
mushrooms are
I don't think
edible or
I've ever had a single
not.
rough day in this forest.
So, how has everything been going for you?
Low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, in that case,
We saw a whole decent
I bought some
round.
from the market this morning.
And apparently the
Evil suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye.
Didn't you say that we're going to fish? Never mind then, I
I made a
guess.
run for it.
She made a run for it.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
She really did.
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat.
Yeah.
Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay,
My
drop
dear
it.
friend.
Drop it.
You know what I am about to say.
Yes, Genesis time.
Excellent.
I haven't played on in so
A
long.
great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh. But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for a while longer.
I haven't touched this CD ever since I maxed it out. Birds chirping away, the soothing sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda, just relax and enjoy myself. What could... Oh! What could possibly go wrong? We're just relaxing. Nothing could go wrong.
And drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Yippee! Let's go! Oh boy. I think I ate too much. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is so relaxing. It's just so nice to go camping with friends. It is.
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
Whatever Paimon says.
Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
Okay.
True.
Good taste, good
But
taste,
it's
Paimon.
also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
That would suck.
That's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent.
Excellent.
This will be an impenetrable fortress.
Excellent. Good.
How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
Yeah.
Always.
Always ready for more food.
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
I'm serving.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I
When
think it's
isn't
time to have a
Paimon desperate to
decision.
eat?
How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Well done.
What? Isn't that just for steaks? Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Medium
Maybe?
for me.
Okay.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna dig in. Everyone wolfs down the delicious food.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers. I ate a lot too. Here comes the food coma.
Tired, then go rest. You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Sino and I will clean up.
Tonight I show you mercy.
Oh,
Our sacred duel will take place another day.
thank you. You don't have to show me mercy though. Good night. Good night, Kalai. Good night. Sleep well.
Oh, Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Well, that's me. That's so me.
Oh, don't forget this. The
Oh.
staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Thanks.
Wait, you were actually being serious?
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
Paimon can't
Okay.
even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
Of course. As always. Yeah! Let's not forget about my... Yeah! The dull blade! Let's not forget I have my own trusty sword! A divine artifact slayer of countless vile monsters! The dual blade. And then we were wondering why we weren't able to defeat Arlecchino.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Right now, it's time to rest.
There's no way. They know. They just did that for the meme. There's no way. Unless the dual blade is secretly the best weapon ever. This commentary really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. In the peaceful and tranquility of the forest, nature's warm ember something. I cannot read that fast, I'm sorry.
Traveler?
What?
Paimon? Are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
Look at this.
The fuck are you guys doing in the middle of the night?
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Yeah.
Evidently.
Huh? Who is it?
What?
Oh, what time do you call this?
Those voices. I recognize them. The
I'm
voices!
gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
Uh-huh. I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, hey them, Kave! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
Yeah! Huh? Why'd they come all the way out here?
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation.
What
on our
happened?
hands.
What's
Let's
this
get dressed and talk
reason?
about it outside.
Wait, you guys went naked? Huh?
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
What?
Whoa, back
Whoa,
up.
okay.
Let's start from the beginning.
What happened here? Okay. Okay, spill the tea. What's up? What happened? Don't keep us waiting. Come on, load this train. Screen.
Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them. Ah, there they are.
Uh-huh.
I'll have a cup too.
Oh.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
Cookies! Did someone say cookies? Did someone say cookies? My cookies!
And so are the fruits.
My cookies! Mine!
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's group was drinking last night.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tighnari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
What do you mean?
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
Okay, what's the problem?
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye.
It was the thing, right? The thing. Wait, it is the thing that I pointed out. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Well, being an architect really is convenient in this
See what
situation.
I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
Interesting. These are all motifs
I knew
associated
it!
with the tribes of the
I
desert.
knew it!
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here. I recognize that too.
Eh.
It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem.
Oh.
One that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Damn.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
Finally! Oh my god! Finally, Temple of Silence lore! Oh my god! It only took them a year and a half. Finally!
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tighnari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping. Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about?
And now it's your
Temple of
guys'
Silence,
escape?
you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Is everything okay? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
Well, I guess this is not, this has not hidden, huh?
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well,
You're
to put it simply,
you're
it's an
asking Kale?
organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years. These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination. At
Hence
least,
the
that's what they
silence
tell the
part.
outside world. In truth, It's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays.
Oh,
There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete.
interesting.
Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert.
Hey, hermanubis is the power that Sino has. Hey.
Nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
Ooh.
How do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
I mean, he was the Grand Sage for a while. There you go. Thank you, Coffee.
Even after he resigned.
Oh, yeah.
He gave the babies.
So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
It is.
If you're asking me whether
It
I
is smart.
familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
You're right.
Doesn't make
You're
sense.
right.
Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus?
Interesting.
The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
You said you ran into Sino, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Uh-oh, is he
Given that
going on
Cyrus
with
is involved,
on his
he's
own?
Probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Sino will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
Couldn't it wait until the morning?
The Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth. The sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble. We should pay a visit to the Academia.
Okay.
As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows.
Alright.
The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
Ooh.
Could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon,
Yeah.
you two come with me. We'll go after
Okay.
Sino.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan indeed. Let us go.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so we can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Let's go look for him there.
Alright. Let's go. Oh! Very close to the teleport waypoint. That's convenient.
Here we are. This is the
Oh,
place.
he really is very close.
Too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Sino moves fast. If he was here,
Gotta go
he's probably
fast.
long gone by now.
He's Sonic.
Is that Tainari I hear?
What? it's her.
Professor Zahahadi.
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness, whatever is
It's
going
Cyrus,
on
the
tonight?
combinator.
We're looking for Sino. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact.
Huh?
He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all.
Uh-oh.
I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back.
Uh-oh. This
So we
can't be
went to his place, and
good.
Would you believe it? He's gone.
Uh-oh.
Knows where to.
This can't be
Must have alarmed
good.
Sino, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did
Uh-oh.
explain what this was all about. How serious
Did
is
he-
it?
Well,
Did they go to the Temple of
Cyrus isn't at
Silence?
home. Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and lost in thought. I could
Interesting.
tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. If Sino hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be holding on to that thing.
Damn.
After seeing the letter, Sino told him to contact the Core of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Sino.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it.
That sounds a
He
little...
seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts.
As a former sage,
Sounds
it's
a
possible
little
Cyrus still has enemies at the
suspicious.
Academia. That's why Sino was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public.
That's suspicious. That's weird. He only reported it because Sino forced him to, which means Cyrus must know something about the Temple of Silence.
Dear, what on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger. Oh, I almost
Yes,
forgot.
we'll see.
Sino left me this letter to pass on to you.
Oh,
He wrote it when he came by earlier. He realized you might come looking for him.
Thank you.
What does it say?
all right.
Let Paimon take a look.
Sinus letter. My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me. You say that! You say that, Sino, even though we always do stuff.
My friends,
Oh.
this is a rather complicated state of affair.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
Paimon.
I cannot disclose more than that.
I read that already, Paimon. Thank you very much. I read that.
Don't come after me.
I read that.
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
Yeah. Okay, let's regroup. Yep. Wait, I shouldn't have... well, it's the same. Where is the... It's fine. It's okay. It's the same. There we go. The metallic thing, the... Your sus jingle. They make noise. Okay. There really does no for so. Those are fucking sharp. No wonder she could crush a whole man's skull with them.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there.
Yep.
Sino got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
He didn't say where he was going?
Nope.
He left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Ignore says what you learn from her.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
Oh. Okay, that seems
I checked
more
some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry. But the similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history.
Holy shit.
Scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source. The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert. According to Araka,
Interesting.
he had a striking presence and was well educated.
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game
Is
of
that
cards.
Sethos?
The guy claimed to be in the city for business as part of a merchant.
Was that
caravan.
Sethos?
Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora.
Damn.
The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
So, how do we find this guy? Did Uraka say where he is?
He doesn't know. He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern.
Hmm.
The man gave him some tips on how to carry out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
Damn.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Core of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade. The
Oh.
true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia.
Uh-huh.
As time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish.
Of course.
The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust
As
the Academia and ended
the
partnership.
governments
They
tend to
retreated
do.
back to the desert about 400 years ago. Ever
Huh.
since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system.
Hmm.
They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods. At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
The academia
But then
began
something bad
knew that the
happened.
split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years.
So how
Hardly.
did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Sino. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Ow.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan.
Oh.
Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have
Oh.
recognized it right away.
That's
Had
why
realized
he
didn't want to
didn't.
involve the
Yeah.
authorities,
Yep.
He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Sino had other plans.
Oh
Since the
boy.
desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
Yep. Where
have
in
to
the
go
desert
after him.
though?
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone else?
I should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Aren't Phoenix Fox's
Master,
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh,
Hi.
we're finally getting to meet him in person.
hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler in Paimon.
Sorry. I'm sorry. But what is this haircut? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. But what is this haircut? Those glasses. Oh God! I think is he the one that encouraged Ignari to have this haircut? What is this?
Several independent eyewitnesses
What is
have
this, my
reported seeing
guy?
Cyrus and Mahamatra Sino leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Rebat. I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Core of 30 in this case. However, as I'm sure you've already heard from all Hatham and Kaveh,
This is
the Temple of
bold.
Silence is involved. The Academia has made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. It may well be that no better choice was available to them, but those actions are nonetheless a stain on our legacy. I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the
Well,
time
if
for action.
only they hadn't imprisoned Nahida,
understand where
maybe
you're
she could
coming
have
from.
handled it
I'm
better.
afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and... everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Sino back safely.
We will, don't worry.
Cannot afford to lose them.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got you covered.
Yeah.
Really? Wonderful. You have my most sincere gratitude.
We have saved how many
Arav and I will
nations?
continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Carven,
5
Scribe, I'd like
nations?
to ask you to cover the duties of the House of Dana.
No, 4. No. Yes, 4. We've saved 4
You're
nations
planning to go
already,
into the desert, correct?
right?
I am.
Most of Lima and Nazuma Sumeru. 5. 5! We've
You stay
saved
behind to
5
help Master on
nations! We can save 2
Oh,
more
sure.
people!
Okay. But be careful.
I can't.
Thank you all. All right,
I can't
let's go.
count.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
This stream, I should rename this stream into Mari struggling to do
Before
math.
it's too late.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair distance already. But we still have a shot. Let's take it.
Yep. So, I guess we're just going to Carpal Ribbon first. I guess we'll get information there of where the Table of Silence is. Maybe somewhere in the new empty area of Sumeru.
Hey, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Oh,
Is that Dia?
yeah.
You sure you
And
want to make
Candace
it
and
that
Sino.
alone? I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but still.
It's not my first time. I'll be fine.
Sino.
If you're really
We know you said to not follow you,
when you're
but
on a trip, budget for 5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
boo!
We might find you here.
Ignore Mari and Paimon jump scare.
Didn't I tell you not to come after me?
You did,
I
but
could lead on you.
Sorry, but we never agreed to that.
Yep.
Why would you go off on your own like this?
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal,
Just a
kid.
complex situation. And I'd rather not involve anyone else if I can help it.
Takes a special kind of person to get Sino chasing them all the way out to Caravan Rebot. But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumeru's most wanted or something? Hey guys, it's been a while.
Hey, yeah.
Dia and Candace.
When is Hoyoverse gonna fix your kid there?
You're looking well. Glad to see it.
Thanks.
Candace and I came to Caravan Rebot on business. We ran into Sino as he was asking about some elderly gentleman's whereabouts. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and
Damn.
a few supplies. That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Sino, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case. But let us know how we can support you. We're here to help however you need.
Send good vibes.
The more people we have working on this, the quicker we'll be able to find the person you seek.
No, it's not that simple. If I'm right, he'll be doing everything he can to avoid us.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the desert when he's deliberately trying to cover his tracks.
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot, the chances are that his route took him past our village. You may as well ask if anyone there has seen him.
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved, I will find a way to repay you.
Food.
Come on, no need to get all serious. Just buy a round of drinks next time we're all in the city or something.
That's
Nice.
a deal.
All right, so, you all set?
Yes, we'll handle it from here. Thank you again for your help. I don't take it for granted.
All right, then we'll leave you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and need some reinforcements, we'll be here.
And don't
Thank
think
you.
you'd be imposing. You can depend on us.
Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble.
Yeah, we'll protect him. Don't you worry.
Sino should count himself lucky that the Traveler and Tainari got here when they did. What was he thinking, trying to play the lone hero?
The desert tests the character of all who enter it, and only those with wisdom and courage shall prevail. But take heart. With his companions by his side, no harm will come to Sino.
Don't you worry. He'll be fine. We'll protect him. He will be protected as long as we're here. Don't you worry. I don't know about Cyrus, but Sino, he'll come back just fine. I don't know about
There's a
Cyrus.
few things I'd like to clear up.
Go on.
So, after you left the campsite, we had a longer talk.
We're not gonna repeat that talk.
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question. It doesn't surprise me at all that the one in the academia is a fake.
Do you have any connection with the Temple of Silence?
Do you?
Do. I trust you're all aware of the spirit that gives me my power.
Yep.
Hermanubis, the original founder of the Temple of Silence.
Yeah.
Due to my unique constitution, I was put through a number of trials in the desert when I was younger.
Interesting.
Later, I met the professor, and he brought me to Sumeru City.
Fucking finally, Sino lore.
That time is hazy. I can't recall much.
Hmm.
It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I don't know if we would have connected the dots and realized there was more to this case than mere extortion. I did not recognize that symbol at all. Whether that's because I've never seen it, or because my memory fails me, it's...
I mean, you were
right.
young.
Thank goodness for Kaveh, and for Alhaitham's diligence during his time as acting Grand Sage.
But Cyrus must have recognized it right away, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have had any qualms about you reporting it. Or maybe his connection to the Temple of Silence goes even deeper than yours.
Probably at this point.
Professor has never once mentioned the Temple of Silence in conversation. And whenever the conversation turns to Hermanubis and the concept of spirit dwelling,
Of course.
he avoids going into any depth.
Well, speaking of avoiding...
He goes,
things,
oh, nice weather we got
you realize,
today.
don't you, now that we've caught up with you, you're stuck with us for the rest of the way.
Yep.
I am aware.
Yeah.
And I have accepted it.
Let's
Or
go.
rather, I don't see how I could manage to ditch you en route. So, I might as well accept that you're coming with me.
Yep. You're stuck with us now.
We're coming with you whether you like it or not. So the
Exactly.
best option now is to try to look out for each other.
You can't get rid of us.
Fair enough. Then at least let me buy
What
you a
was
drink
the
once you're
laugh?
back in the city.
Works for me.
Wasn't even
All right,
yonder
off we
laugh.
go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can tell us.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Mahamatra Sino?
Hi.
I'm looking for someone.
In the
I'd
flesh.
like to confirm any recent foot traffic in and out of Aru village.
Sino describes Cyrus's appearance.
A man matching that description passed by Aru village not too long ago.
It's too
He stopped by
fast.
to load up on food and water.
Goes too
and a centipede,
fast.
Then he was on his way.
Where was he going?
Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while and had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water.
Okay.
He said he was headed somewhere near an oasis, but he
Right.
didn't mention which one.
There are a lot of them.
I can mark out the direction he was heading in the best routes to any nearby oases.
I have
Oh,
one.
nice.
Mark away.
Great.
Alright.
There you go.
Thank you so much. You were a great help.
You were, sir. Thank you.
Good memory.
Ah,
He
you're
lives
quite
here.
just doing my job. Best of luck. I hope you find him soon.
I say that, and if someone asks me for directions, even though I live where I live my whole life, I won't be able to say. Because I'm really bad with directions. Alright. Are we doing the tea? Tea? There we go. There we go. Do 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 do. Oh, it's sethos!
This kind of weather is more enjoyably.
Hey!
Hold on. I see some people over there.
Hey, it's a boy!
Ask them what they know.
Should be. I'll go.
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Why can't Sino go talk to them?
Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Given my background, appearance, and the way I dress, I might not be the most welcome visitor here.
Let
Just
him
in
cook.
case, it's probably better to let a more neutral party handle things.
Let Ignari cook.
Ah, hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend and I are looking for an elderly man who's gone missing around these parts. Any chance I could ask you a couple of questions?
I love his braids.
A missing person, huh? Sure. What do you want to know?
I'm just wondering.
His
if you've
hair's so
seen him.
fluffy.
Let me give you the details.
Dillo could never. Dillo and Albedo could never. His hair is so fluffy.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes, and he's traveling alone.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around here.
Yeah.
Sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if we saw him.
Behind me.
Yep. Indeed. They look nice.
Your friend over there.
He has
stands
very
out a
pretty
lot,
eyes
too.
too. Good boy.
Hey, aren't you?
Oh, they're
Sino,
gonna fight.
General Mahamatra?
It's gonna go down.
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
You're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing, aren't you?
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Someone's on edge. You don't trust me much, do you? No need to hide it. I understand why you're wary of us. Still, you came to us asking for help. Do you want it or not?
I thought you were a group of merchants. Seems I was mistaken.
Your henchmen don't look like much, but something tells me they put up a better fight than most mercenaries.
Are we gonna fight?
Hey guys, you're my henchmen now.
Suits me. As long as I get paid.
Okay.
Just cut to the chase already. I'm running out of patience.
You wanna fight, bro?
All right.
You wanna fight,
Come
bro?
with me. All of you.
Okay. Yuko, hi, hello. How are you doing today? Where are you taking
You want to
us?
find your friend?
You know where he is?
Culture type with thoughtful eyes? Sounds like there's a whole other side to side.
Who's this guy on Genshin?
So you know where he
Never
is.
saw him.
Just follow me.
This pretty boy over here? Are you talking about this pretty boy over here? Because that's Sethos. Yeah, he's Sethos. He's gonna come out in the next patch apparently. And it's not a leak. Genshin already drip dropped him. So yeah! It's gonna be interesting. The boys are gonna fight today. You think you can run faster than me, boy? You think you can run faster than me? You think you can run faster than me? I'm doing fine as well. Thank you for asking. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Please step back.
Okay. Okay, let him cook. Okay! Damn!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden?
Damn! He just willed the Temple of Silence into existence. I love your energy. Thank you!
Is this the Temple of Silence?
Dun dun dun!
So you're a member?
Finally!
All good questions. There'll be plenty of time to address them later.
Dun dun dun! There we go. Oh boy. The boys are about to fight. Mom said it was my turn on the Xbox.
It's not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert.
Holy fuck! This is a whole ass thing on its own, a whole ass new area. It started so in the Barbie ad.
Do you think this is the met in the tavern?
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
Primus! I don't think so.
Sake, you haven't done anything you might regret.
I think it's just a one-time domain. Stretch. Alright, thank you. Oh my god, my tear. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm old. Oh, okay. I'm gonna explore a little bit because I don't know if we're gonna come back here. So let's just check what do we have here. It's pretty. It's very pretty. Damn. I stretched too. My spine did such a good crack noise. My back didn't. It only hurts. My back only hurts. It doesn't crack. It's boring like that. I'm too old. What's back there? What's back there? Oh yeah. Is it just the entrance? Wait. That's a lot. What the? That's a lot. Where's the invisible wall? I wonder. Oh, people problems. Oh, it just says leave. Okay. Okay. Sure. Damn, really called me out like that. Really called me out for my AIDS. Alright. You're 25 plus, I think. You're close. It's minus. I'm 22. Close enough, though. Close enough. I'm old. Pretty. Yeah, you were close enough. That's pretty good. That was a pretty good guess. Alright, let's go in. 6 years younger? Wait, how? Math? Math. What's maths? You're 16? Oh boy. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Children be up to.
Father, let me talk for a moment, please. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm not a YouTuber, but I'm not say so either. You've been warned. I swear a lot. And I make some sexual jokes sometimes. And I can be very damn bad, especially for a Latino. So I guess what's your discretion? I'm not that good dealing. I'm not good at dealing with minors. I'm really not good at that. You can leave if you want, but why do you want me like I'm a baby? I'm probably even worse than you.
Fine. You can wait here for now. I'll inform my leader that you've arrived.
To a 20-year-old! 22-year-old, you're a baby.
So he's just gonna leave us here?
You're not as mature as you think!
Maybe we're not.
Take that from a former 16-year-old.
The oasis by chance.
You're not as mature as you think.
Whoever the leader is here, they were obviously counting on us showing up.
So
It's a
this is
trap.
The Temple of Silence. After leaving the rainforest, they hid themselves here?
Apparently. See a fossil, I didn't say the opposite.
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you soon.
Okay. Please, at least tell us what to call you.
Sorry, guess I was so delighted to see you, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sethos.
Yeah, let's go,
I'm
Sethos!
not planning on answering all of your questions. Other than that, you can occupy yourselves however you see fit.
So we're free to explore by ourselves.
Is there an exploration? Do I get
I'm
Primus?
not worried about you running off.
You
Besides,
can't!
And unless I've misunderstood, you're all quite anxious to see him again.
He's right. Well, if we've got some time, we might as well take a look around.
Yep. Since we're here... Alright. So... Sethos! Are you gonna come for free? Next spots? Are you gonna be free in an event? Because if you're not, I'm not pulling for you, baby. I'm not pulling for you. I'm not gonna waste my promise on you.
Sethos, have you got some time to chat?
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have questions for me? I don't blame you. Anyone else would.
So, you get a lot of people asking you questions?
Not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't get too many visitors.
Okay, question time. You were the one who tricked Uraka, right?
Yes, that was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money. He insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law.
Is the sea?
I told him that Cyrus had embezzled a large sum of mora from the desert.
So you framed Cyrus for a crime that he did not commit?
Great.
No. That's not entirely true. Let me jog your memory. The letter just said that he had uncovered Cyrus's secret. It didn't say what secret that was.
Interesting. Did you tell him to use that wording?
Of course. Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him. Did exactly what he was told. And not much of an original thinker, though. It doesn't surprise me that he struggles academically.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself.
Oh boy.
Certain things I can't answer for. I'm neither judging nor defending him.
Oh
All
boy.
you need to know is that he recognized our emblem, and it was his own choice to take the bait.
So, do you know Sino?
What kind of question is that? He's the General Mahamatra. Everyone.
More, you know what we mean.
Oasis, you can't have known who he was for sure, or you wouldn't have asked
You
him.
know what we mean, Sethos. Don't play dumb with us.
I've lived in the desert my whole life. Guess you could say I've never had the pleasure.
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this guy's not being straight with us?
You think?
Come on, we've only just met. If I give you all the answers up front, you'll have nothing left to look forward to.
We've already asked that. Why is it still here? Anyway, have you ever been to the academia?
Nope, not once.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the urakas of this world. Besides, we're well aware of what goes on at that place.
Are you there? Are you? Are you saying you have spies inside the city?
Spies? It's not as clandestine as that. The city gates are wide open. Anyone's free to walk in. You can find out all you need to know just by walking around town and hearing the word on the street.
You don't say. That's all I wanted to ask. You're sus. Anyway, before we continue, let me take in the beauty of the Temple of Silence, because I have a feeling that we're never gonna see it again. All right. Lots of books. All right. Yep.
I never imagined that the true Temple of Silence would be hidden somewhere like this.
Yep.
We've passed through these parts before, but never noticed anything.
That's King Deshret's technology for you, I guess. It borders on the miraculous. Amazing to think that it's been preserved intact all this time.
You just have to will it into existence, apparently.
Still, at this point, we can be confident that the professor is safe and sound. So that's something.
For now. For now. Oh boy, okay.
Here he is.
Hey. Hello, sis. Okay. It's pretty here. It's very pretty. Too bad we're probably never gonna see this scenery again.
Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and all.
Hello.
I am Ba Moon.
Hello, Ba Moon.
Current leader of the Temple of Silence. I know why you are here, and I thank you for your patience. Bring him out.
Well, this is not good. He was the babe, wasn't he?
Professor!
Cyrus, are you okay?
He was the babe.
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. But you must understand, Cyrus is of great importance to us. We
I
had
see
to
now.
find a way to bring him back to us. Cyrus owes me his life.
Damn,
To the
bro.
Temple of
Still.
Silence, he owes a debt of gratitude.
Still,
I
bro.
let him go a long time ago, but now the time has come to demand payment.
Fuck you, dude.
Feud with this old bag of bones before you caught up with me. But you got here so quickly.
Gotta go fast.
Leave, Sino. This is a matter between us two old men. You're all
Well,
too
not
young.
anymore.
So that's why you didn't want to report the letter. You'd made up your mind to come here from the beginning. You only left in such a hurry to try and throw us off your trail.
Some things in life catch up with you, no matter what you do.
Seems like it.
Shouldn't have come. Let alone brought the others.
Well, it's our problem now.
We came here for the same reason he did.
Yep.
To rescue you. We'd appreciate you telling
It's
us
everyone's
the truth.
problem now.
Otherwise, it seems a little unfair on everyone who had to stay behind.
My secrets are secret for good reason. Bringing them to light can only lead to misfortune.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. We know a lot of secrets. We know a lot of secrets already. We know that, what happened to the Hydro Archon? Oh, boy. Unless it has to do with forbidden knowledge, I don't know, man.
You're afraid, aren't you? You can't bring yourself to speak of your past deeds to the students you nurtured as if they were your own children. You recognized our emblem because for many years you lived among us. Indeed,
Among
you
us.
all but became one of us.
Fuck, I'm such a Gen Z.
You saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. Your own guilt convicted you. For you,
Your sins are crawling on your back.
you once shared your learning with us and joined us in our mission to revive the might of Hermanubis, to bring new
What?
hope, new opportunity.
Wait a minute. Give me a sec. Okay. I need to reread that. Wait a minute. For you, Sarah traitor, you once shared your learning with us and join us in our mission to revive the might of Hermanubis, to bring new hope, new opportunity. Interesting.
But then you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then you left, taking with you Hermanubis' might and the wielder of his power. We both know what I said to you that day.
Oh boy!
That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave. But that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
So... So they want Sino to give Hermanubis back?
Does he mean you?
Professor, anything to say?
The moon is right. I came here once before. They rescued me.
Once?
On the brink of death once. Many years ago in the desert. When he learned that I was a scholar, he invited me to come here and revive the might of Hermanubis together.
Okay, lore.
It was a great, daring plan, and one shrouded in secrecy. The Temple of Silence had been bereft of Hermanubis for too long. The strength of its faith and its warriors were waning. Bamoon proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Hermanubis, into the bodies of suitable vessels. If the experiment was successful, the spirit of Hermanubis would then dwell within the vessel.
What?
Many believers volunteered themselves for the experiment. But we soon discovered that the bodies of grown adults could not withstand Hermanubis' power. In the end, Bamoon offered his own adoptive grandson.
Sethos.
One other child was identified as a suitable vessel, and his parents agreed to release him into our custody in exchange for a small fortune.
Fuck them!
These two children were our only hope for hosting Hermanubis' power.
And fuck you too, guys.
For many years, the Temple of Silence had been in possession of 2 Ba fragments from Hermanubis. As remnants of his raw power, they were exceedingly rare treasures. The test subjects were sent into a room that had been prepared for the ceremony and instructed to approach the Ba fragments, whose power had been amplified. If, after some time, this power did not repel them, this would mean that they were suitable vessels.
Oh
The
boy.
original plan was for a 3-stage experiment: resonance, implantation, and recovery and observation. The resonance stage went quite smoothly for both candidates.
Welcome back,
As the
Yuko.
second stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. Should we implant the fragments one at a time? This would allow us to monitor the results after the first round and adjust our plan accordingly. Or alternatively, we could implant each fragment in a different vessel at the same time and compare their effects.
Interesting. What happened to your energy? Nothing. I'm just enjoying the story.
Became active. They glowed with a light we had never seen before. I knew that if they were not implanted right away, they would disintegrate and be gone from the world for good. Our 2 vessels had both displayed great promise by successfully resonating with the fragments.
Okay.
Under the circumstances, the thought of implanting both fragments into the same vessel seemed out of the question.
So the other fragment is
With a single fragment.
Ultimately,
so the other fragment is in Sethos?
and left, taking one of the children with me.
In recognition of your past contributions, I chose not to send someone to hunt down and kill you both. Your lives were spared, but I have paid a great price for your betrayal ever since. I have always wanted to see you, Sino. Losing you and your Ba fragment dealt us a devastating blow. We've been in decline ever since you left.
That's a you problem.
So that's how I gained my power.
That's a you problem.
In essence, I borrowed your Ba fragment for a decade or so. And now you are seeking justice. If you want to take my life, then so be it. I'm an old man now anyway. But you cannot lift a finger against Sino. He is the General Mahamatra.
That he is.
Your actions would be seen as a declaration of war against the Academia.
This will not be good for you guys.
But you've met us all before. You were so young then, when we all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord. You and he, Sethos, you were our final hope.
That's a you problem.
You'd like me to return my power?
As a follower
No, you
of
won't.
Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time to reclaim it.
Fuck you, no.
It's not yours.
Fuck you.
Sino was chosen by the gods. You cannot take what they have bestowed.
You are wrong. Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one. My child, Sethos, has the same gift as he.
Okay,
So
and
those are your terms for freeing the professor?
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own. The Temple of Silence is an innocent party. It is because of my foolishness all those years ago that the Temple's glory has waned. And now I must take responsibility for the decision I made back then.
and everyone has to pay the price?
Of 1 Ba fragment is not enough? You're asking me to return the one in my possession, so it can be implanted in him instead?
Divine power causes great suffering to those who wield it. How do you know that Sethos would be able to withstand it?
Yeah, what if he
is no longer a
dies?
small child. But regardless,
And?
this burden is ours to bear. And your objections mean little, given that you turned your back on us long ago.
So you'd rather risk it so one person
Both my heart
possibly
and mind are
dies?
telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea. However,
Sino?
Don't listen to him, Sino.
I know!
That power
Tell!
is no more yours to give then it is his to take. You have to understand.
I know. But if this is a question of your freedom versus a fragment of power, then there is nothing to defend.
Sino, no!
Sorry
If
to
anything,
interrupt,
take
but in my view, there
Sethos
are a number of
fragment.
contentions here that still need addressing. Say that Sino refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then we are at an impasse. I find it hard to believe that you went to all this effort without planning for that possibility. You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest. Well, my stance is, put the rest of your cards on the table. Then we can have a discussion.
How about we solve this with a game of TCT?
We have a descendant of the Valukashuna in our midst.
Who?
Splendid.
What the fuck?
Fate smiles upon us after all.
What?
Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we...
This very day you die. He's dead. That's Kara for you pets.
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
He does look old. Bamoon's condition is critical. He must have been forcing himself to act strong. His eyesight must be failing him too. Otherwise, he would have noticed the Gnari seers right away.
Take our leader back to his room.
Sethos, you must...
Grandfather, I know what you wish to say. Leave this in my hands. I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase.
Is the
Had
beef
Cyrus
time?
not stopped the
Is beefing
experiment
time?
all those years ago, the plan would most likely have been a success. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
Okay, and?
It's no use talking about what ifs. We cannot change the past.
Yep.
I'm not like my grandfather. The Temple of Silence has a grand legacy and a sacred duty to fulfill. So it's somewhat inevitable for the leader to have an inflated sense of self. But I see things a little differently.
Oh?
I don't believe the temple has the same stature that it once did. Time has worn away at its prestige and changed things almost beyond recognition. So I'm not going to force your hand. You're all free to leave. Except for Cyrus. My grandfather gave him his chance once. And now I'm giving the rest of you yours.
You have courage and wise judgment, kid. Reminds me a lot of Bamoon in his younger years. I truly wish that the temple would take an objective look at the academia of today. You've been to the city yourself. I'm sure you've seen that much has changed for the better. And things will only continue to improve. Why not consider cooperating with the academia once more?
Indeed.
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be open to persuasion.
That was a long time ago!
For that now, Cyrus.
This is not a talk about to old people.
He said there has to be more to your plan than this, and I agree. All you and Bamoon are after is the Ba fragment. The professor will accept whatever fate you deem fit for him out of a sense of guilt. I am the one who has a choice to make. And that's how it was always going to be.
Indeed.
Ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the professor, correct?
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious consideration.
I won't forsake my professor, nor do I intend to run from a problem that I must face sooner or later. Give me one night to make my decision.
That works.
It's time to plan.
Sino. Oh, my grandfather still has a fair few things he wants to say to Cyrus, so I'll be escorting him back now.
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to Let's meet again later tonight. Until then, take some time for yourself.
Alright, well, don't put too much pressure on yourself, Sino. If you need any help working things out, just come and find us.
Yeah. All the fanfics that I'm gonna read tonight. There's gonna be a lot of fanfics that I'm gonna read tonight. Oh boy. Wait, come on. Lots of fanfiction potential this request. Come on, please, 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 please! Midnight, please! Oh, fuck you. Fuck off. Oops. It's fine. It's okay. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I just can't read, apparently. I can't read to save my life. There we go. There we go. She's just vibing here. She's just sitting on her chair. Alright. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. The group gathers again. A great time.
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert knowing that he would almost certainly never return. He's a stubborn man who tends to double down when he feels strongly about something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
So that's out of the window.
My master Nephis says the same thing. Once Cyrus makes up his mind about something, he won't listen to reason.
Okay, what are we doing then?
So that's one thing. A few other things come to mind too.
What's up?
You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of Silence. So on that, I don't have anything to add. My own memories of this place are hazy though.
You were a
Probably
child.
something to do with the overpowering presence of the Ba fragments. That might explain why I suffered from constant headaches and fevers as a child.
That must have sucked.
I do remember having some fleeting moments of profound emotion when vague images would appear in my mind. But I don't recall much, only bits and pieces. I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. Thinking back on it now, I suppose it was hermanubis' way of trying to encourage me, even if we couldn't communicate. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So if the will and might of hermanubis is a real, intangible thing, and they are its rightful worshippers, then...
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
Yeah, that's your power now. That's your power now. Hermanubis tells you. Well, not only you, but he tells you. You were the one of the people that he chose. So, yeah. Don't make any rash decisions, Sino. There must be another way.
No. I have no intention of returning it.
Okay, good.
I need this power to protect Sumeru.
Good.
But the temple has the right to make the final decision over its fate, since it belongs to one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. So I will challenge them head on.
Oh.
And win the right to wield this power for myself.
Okay.
Fair and square.
Alright. It's baby time.
Reminds me of something Alhaitham mentioned to me just before we left. He said that the Temple of Silence was originally founded by the ruling elite of the day. Traditionally, such organizations are bound by a strict and ancient code of nobility. Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or the rules laid down by their ancestors.
Okay.
I think we could turn that to our advantage. Go back
Nice.
to a proposal of our own.
Wow.
Okay, cool. Have the
Looks like we have the
turntables.
same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can. in terms that they cannot refuse. That's how we win this.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Great. And I know just how to start the conversation. Let's go find Sethos. We'll tell him that I know a thing or two about medicine and would like to take a look at his grandfather's condition.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. He can't refuse a treatment for his grandfather. He couldn't possibly refuse that. Right? Right? Right. There we go. There we go.
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might let me take a look at your grandfather?
I have no objections, although we do have our own doctors here. I doubt you'll be able to tell us anything we don't already know.
We'll see about that.
Only one way to find out.
Exactly.
Follow me. Keep your voices down. We don't want to disturb him.
Okay. Nari takes out his medical kit and performs a basic medical examination. Whatever.
Let's talk outside. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is quite grave. I'm sure that your physicians have come to the same conclusion.
My aunt is calling me. I'm gonna be right back. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry for the delay. My aunt keeps talking and talking and talking and talking, and I can't get her to stop. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's not waste any more time.
He appears to have sustained a serious injury in his youth, which has been exacerbated over the years by the heavy burden of work and now by the effects of old age. Regretfully, I must inform you that based on what I've seen with patients in a similar condition, he doesn't have long left. A few days at most.
Oh! Oh, damn.
I've known for a long time.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. But you also see things differently. You have a broader range of concerns and a more pragmatic approach. So tell me how we can end this on your terms. Let's find a way to bring all this to a resolution while Bamoon is still alive to see it.
Yeah.
That's what really matters to you. I know it.
Yeah, there's no time to waste here. You know that better than anyone.
Exactly.
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now. Both of you have a very different perspective from the men who raised you.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but somehow you've ended up having to make the tough decisions.
Yeah.
You're right. We both look at this problem very differently.
Cleaning up the messes of the old generation.
I accept, Sino. This all began because of hermanubis. So let's end it with the rite he himself created. Legend has it that when hermanubis first arrived in Tuletula, he sparred with the city's residents. He and his two companions proved their mettle by fighting over several days, winning the support of many fine people.
Damn. Are you gonna fight a lot of for a lot of days?
Of the Temple of Silence, and the sparring matches were enshrined as one of our founding rites, the rite of duels. It's where it all began.
Sounds very fitting. I'm in.
Okay, time to beat some asses.
Your ties to the Temple of Silence run deep, so I will permit you to participate in this rite, along with your chosen companions.
3
All
against
right.
3. Sounds good.
Does.
However, I have some additional terms. As the challengers, you must win all 3 of your fights to win.
Okay.
Sino, both of us must put our Ba fragment on the line. The winner takes them both.
Okay, you got it.
With one of the Ba fragments was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity. It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward. I can make no concessions on that front.
You got it.
We're on the same page. If I win, the Temple of Silence must release Cyrus.
Fucking motorcycles!
Resolved. If you win, I'll return my power to you.
We know that won't happen.
Then let's meet at the ceremonial hall tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock.
Got it! Got it. There we go.
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
There never was. Turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the professor slipped away to return to the desert.
Yep.
You need this power, both as General Mahamatra and for yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's a sign it thinks of you as its rightful owner.
Indeed.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you put it that way, I've had to overcome a lot to tame this power and claim it for myself. Not everyone could have done that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's not get sidetracked. We gotta focus on winning. We'll have you see this. I can't read. will help you see this through.
The Traveler and I
My
will
God.
never lose.
Yeah.
And neither shall I. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, fell out with the civilization of the rainforest. It's just as Dia said. Prejudice has pushed people apart.
Yep.
But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets on. And I don't think that Sethos is any kind of villain. He's just doing what he thinks is best.
Oh, definitely.
Tomorrow, everything will be resolved.
Yep. Okay. It's time for the duel. And can I get it exactly? Please let me get it exactly. I want to be on time. There we go. We will be right on time for the duel. I mean, we could solve this with a TCT duel, but guess not. All right. Let us go. Wait, did I take the wrong turn? I took the wrong turn. Fuck me. Where is it? Where is it? Uh-oh, I lost my way. Uh-oh. This place is a fucking maze. Okay. Nope. Wait. Okay, let me go to the main area. Okay, and we need to go here, probably. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. This place is a fucking maze. There we go. There we go. There we are. I'm just a little dumb. It's time. It's time. Here. There we go. There we go. It's a fucking maze.
We gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels.
Yeah,
With the
cracking
greatest
my
of all
knuckles.
sages, Lord hermanubis is our witness, for his power and authority is present in our midst. This is our most sacred of ceremonies.
Where's
and
your third, bitch?
disruption from the audience shall be tolerated. It is incumbent upon all to observe the
Okay.
duel with the utmost respect
Get
and
my
reverence throughout
my
the
gamer stance ready.
representing the Temple of Silence, the Defenders.
The defenders. Is he gonna fight too? That would be funny.
A rite of duels after all these years. I am surprised by your decision, Sethos.
I know what I'm doing, Grandfather. Just leave it to me.
Representing the Academia, the Challengers.
Yeah!
Ready. We will fight to have our voices heard.
Warriors, take your positions and decide on the order of battle. We
Got
come
it.
not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what will become of the defeated duelists. Duelists, the might of hermanubis himself is at stake here. Now, fight. Fight until the rightful victor is proclaimed.
I'll go first.
Are you sure?
I'm sure we want to keep our morale up.
I agree. She's very strong. Sending her out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Exactly.
Okay, then you're second.
Sure.
And the final duel will be between Sino and Sethos.
Let's begin.
Alright. Whose ass are we beating
Duelists
first?
of the first bout, please step forward.
Of course, with a dual blade, as always. Leave it to me! Wait, I'm not gonna fight as the Traveler, right? I don't have your build. Right?
Don't forget, safety first.
Well.
Hey, you there! You better play nice with her, or Paimon will make you regret it.
What?
A little bit too much chatter from the
Are
audience
we?
over there.
Wait, are we fighting? Are we fighting the monsters? Really? Ow. Bleh. Propagate! And with Dendro Traveler too? Oh boy. Bleh. Chill. Chill. Okay. There we go. Anyone else?
A swift end to the first bout. I now invite the duelists of the second bout to please step forward.
Is he gonna fight Fungi too?
Let's begin.
Oh, are we? Am I? Oh!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Okay, where's the thing? Get it, thank you. Come on, charge up faster. There we go. Come on. Rama, gaga, ooh la la. What's your bad romance? Where are they? Where are you?
One with the forest.
One with the forest. I would appreciate if you guys gather a little closer. Wait. Or not, it's fine. We won anyway. Doesn't matter.
Thus ends the second bout. We will now move to the third bout. Duelists, please step forward.
I'm ready.
Alright.
So am I.
Is it gonna be a cutscene or are we gonna play Sino?
Stage of the right. I remind you both that the terms you agreed upon in advance are binding. When you're both ready, you may begin.
You got this, Sino? This is your story quest.
I am
Not his.
Vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamoon, the leader of the Temple of Silence. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, we chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail. We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis' wisdom and power, longing to see his spirit and his light descend upon us. Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power.
I am Sino.
There we go. Here's my boy!
Student and successor of Cyrus, the sage of Spontamod. I fight in defense of my power. My
Yeah!
my nation.
Yeah! That's my boy!
I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching. So bare your soul.
Yeah!
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end. My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler who is not afraid to get blood on his hands. I understand his beliefs well, and I know what he expects of me. But our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up, I went to the rainforest once, and I saw for myself the people of the city. Times have changed. The people
Yeah,
of Sumeru
that did.
are
That
happier
did.
and more free now than in the past. I thought about this as I stood at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought of you, Sino. You and I both wield the same power. But the lives we lead cannot be more different. Each Ba fragment of hermanubis stands for something different. Might, glory, and one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another.
Maybe.
But maybe it's that you found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
Seems like
I
it.
am more than just a warrior. I am my own person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The name hermanubis has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more besides. So show me your answers.
Nice.
Show me I can
I'm
be
getting
more than my
hyped.
faith, more than the power I wield. Show me the person I can become.
Oh, I'm getting hyped. I'm getting hyped. Bring it on indeed. Okay, Cutson. I'll set up. I'll just set up and enjoy the show. Whoa! Ooh. Whee! Ooh.
That's all you've got? What happened is searching for your answer.
Ooh. Oh. Hmm? Is it just weapons now? Oh. Ooh. Oh. The fight choreography is so good. Oh. What? My puzzle.
Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
It seems like it. Oh!
I give his glory to you.
Hey! I knew my boy Sino could do it. It's gonna be okay though. Shiny! Ow, my eyes.
I've seen that light.
Ah, this is brighter than my future.
That is the light of our Lord, the great hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar.
Okay.
After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence. And from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tainarians. But
Interesting.
peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tula Tainarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more.
Jesus Christ, lots of traveling.
We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more.
Indeed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, come with us to Maris. Probably a few more minutes. I think the story quest is about to be done now. Since we already saw the cutscene, so it should be done in a few minutes. Hey, he's fine. Oh. What do you have to say about that? Oh. Rest in peace. At least he saw the outcome. At least he saw the outcome. That's something, at least.
Grandfather.
You, Sethos, and the other members of the temple bid farewell. In the great hall, people gather around the— oh my— how am I supposed to read all that fast?
You'll get through this.
I know. I'll miss him.
Oh, I know, Sethos. I know. I'm so sorry for your loss.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Well, he was old too.
He's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on at this point. At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
At least he's able to rest in peace now.
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of hermanubis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, Sino.
But that's never going to work.
Yep.
I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia.
Yeah, this is not going to work.
I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader, Sethos. I believe the honor should go to you.
Exactly.
Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Bamoon never meant for anyone but you to be his successor.
Yep.
You really think so?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things end.
Well, in any
Maybe.
case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots.
It seems like it.
Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamoon as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader.
He did.
Just think of it as doing me a favor.
He did live there his whole life.
That we've been through up to now meaningless?
Not exactly.
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends.
Yeah.
Which means that the Academia and the Temple of Silence will become partners once more. That's a much bigger deal than you might think, Sethos.
Yeah, you're not exiled anymore.
You have to believe that things can change for the better here at the temple too.
I will try. To be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
Yeah.
Actually, part of me wonders whether Bamoon's intentions from the very beginning was just to create enough pressure to force us towards a duel.
That would be
way, no
that
matter
would be
who won,
genius.
one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person. Had you won,
Seems like it.
the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple.
Well, duh.
Much less integrate the temple into the Academia by force. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the Academia too. So he made it his responsibility to ensure his successor would be free from the burdens of the past. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the Academia. With one single letter, he lured out the professor. No matter what happened after that, it would result in a net benefit to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivial details. You're absolutely
Why not?
right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle.
Sino is a very cool guy.
End our relationship with the Academia. In that sense, the right of duels was just a means to an end. Thank you for everything, Sino.
You're welcome.
As a gesture of our gratitude, to those that you and Lesser Lord Kusanali deem worthy, I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for their pursuit of knowledge.
Oh,
The
nice.
Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, more than any other organization in existence today. In times when you need information that only we can provide, we will be here to support you.
Okay.
You must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes.
Oh, definitely.
By the way,
We have to be careful with that now.
my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluca Shuna, and we are the heirs to the will of Hermanubis. The story goes
So it
that
was
King Deshret
fate,
chose the son of
basically.
Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many valiant battles with his Tainarian companions. They always stood by each other, from the founding of the Temple of Silence to the fall of Tuletula.
So basically,
Left Tuletula,
Tignari and Sino were destined to meet again.
if few centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, many of the Tainarians chose to stay and put down roots in the rainforest. In all likelihood, those were your ancestors.
Hey, at least you got some lore.
My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a history with the Temple of Silence.
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Cyrus?
Yeah, where is he?
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond memories of my grandfather.
I mean, they were friends at some point, right?
Really planned for everything to turn out this way. Then I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan to set things straight.
Seems like.
He was awful like that.
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is at a crossroads. I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanali, and arrange for an official delegation from the Academia to come and meet you in the desert. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead.
He's gonna be very busy.
Please come and visit the rainforest again. You should stay for a few days this time, and start to build some relationships.
Yeah, make new friends. Broaden your horizons.
Get to know one another better.
I will. All right.
Yay, everyone's rent now.
Bye for now, everyone. I'll be seeing you.
See you soon.
See ya.
Anytime.
Yeah, you're gonna come out next batch, so cool. We'll see each other in a month or so. Not a month, but you know. Best of luck to you, Sethos.
Grandfather, we did it. We achieved what we set out to do. From this day
True.
on, the Temple of Silence has the chance to work with the Academia once more.
Biscuit, hi, hello. How are you doing today?
Opportunities. They are now within our grasp.
Crumble.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean that. Okay, so we won't be able to return back, can we? Wait, can we? Can we? I think. Oh, so I guess so. This is where the Temple of Silence is. Huh. I wonder we will be able to come back. To some lunch break, nice. Doing alright. Honestly, you came at the end of the stream basically. Because I'm gonna be ending the stream in a few minutes. Oops. Yeah. You came in a little too late, but it's fine. C6 effect on Arlecchino, by the way. That's so cool. She's so cool. No! Biscuit, fuck you. Fuck you and Eldry.
What if you take the bucket? You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on earth to clean up the colossal mess you've made.
Holy fuck, the scolding.
Stop your yelling. What other choice
Quit
do I
yapping.
have?
What do you mean, what other choice? Do you mean to tell me that after all your years of learning, and sagehood no less, the only idea you could conjure up in that white-haired walnut of yours was to shoot off into the unknown like some hot-headed 20-year-old adventurer? One-man suicide mission, hmm? That's the best idea that one of the finest minds of a generation could come up with, is it? It astounds me that you survived the journey, and you're
Holy
lucky that
fuck.
Moon didn't finish you off when you arrived.
All right, all right. Honestly, the way you're going off on me, it's like you wish you'd been there to lend him a hand.
You think?
Nothing to you that I'm your colleague and former classmate?
I've got nothing more to say. What's the point of berating an old bag of bones?
What do you mean, bag of bones? I'm a flesh and blood hero who, despite his old age, saved our General Mahamatra from being stripped of his powers.
Okay, Grandpa, it's time to go back to your nursing home.
How can I make it up to you? What about a month's work at the academia?
1 month? Try 3.
Tainari's master is really laying into
I don't know why, but I don't like the guy in glasses.
Give them a wide berth.
This is Tignari's master. Oh yeah, we're too young to get involved. I don't know about the traveler, but
Don't pay any attention to him.
yeah, that's a fight for the older generations.
Master get this riled up in a long time. The last time he chewed someone out like this must have been back when I was still a student.
We'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation's resolved. Want to come with me?
Yeah!
My treat.
Yeah!
Makes sense.
Let's go on a date! Free food is free food is free food! Oh, what the hell? Oh look, 2 fanboys, I'm guessing you see him over there. Oh, I absolutely love Sino. Tignari, not as much, but I like him. Free food is free food. But Sino isn't a fun boy.
You'd better start packing your things. Report for work first thing tomorrow morning. I'll be waiting for you.
What about my allowance?
My allowance.
What about dinner?
Don't push your luck. Let's not forget who is compensating whom here.
Hey, man's gotta eat.
2 old men fighting.
Something for lunch at least. I'm counting on you.
Okay. Alright. Oh, did I say Farzan? Hey, it's Madame Farzan. And Kale.
You're back. Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me what has been going on this past few days?
Well,
You all ran off into the desert and got embroiled in a major catastrophe.
All taken
I
care
wouldn't say catastrophe,
Answer my
but
question. How could you be so careless? That goes for you as well. Yes, and you too.
we're sorry, Madame Farzan.
I've been around the block. Don't you think it would have made sense to involve me? And let's not forget, I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Now would not be a good time to attempt to argue with Farzan.
Yep. She's 100 years older than you,
This
guys.
sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved. Do I make myself clear? Because if you don't,
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's time.
Oh.
To in the hole.
Oh, let her cook.
Farzan, I can see you're pretty upset, but
Let her cook.
I was just wondering. Remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand? Huh? Oh, wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well, of course the offer still stands. Come on.
There we go.
Madame Farzan will show you around the old classrooms.
Well,
Poor Kale.
good job, Kale.
Also, check out Farzan acting like some sort of official academia tour guide.
I mean,
Cup.
Huh?
huh?
What?
Huh?
Right. What do you mean, cup? You need a cup.
You need a cup?
I can get you a cup.
I can get you a cup.
It's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
Yeah. Okay, what's the real meaning of the code word?
It's code for
There
let's
we go.
reconvene at the cafe. Tainari and I used up
There
while
we
we were in
go.
school.
Oh, that's
It's
cute.
become something of a family tradition now.
Oh, that's cute.
It's kind of fun.
That's cute.
2 people left. Let's bring them along too.
Yeah, Coffee and I'll hate them. Let's go. Oh, I need to go up. That's why. And do we have stairs? There are the stairs. Gonna go back to work. Okay. Have a good day. Have a good day at work. Yeah. Right. There we go. We're back!
Am I hallucinating? Or do I see Kaveh and Alhaitham engaged in diligent studying?
Oh my god!
We used. Look, there's a whole mountain of them.
There's
Oh boy.
Nobody reads these books anyway.
My sincere thanks to you both.
Yes, with your help, we resolved the issue rather swiftly and painlessly.
Yeah.
And the outcome was better than we could have hoped for.
Sign informs Alhaitham and Kaveh of everything that happened in the desert.
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique means of self-preservation. It explains how they managed to remain hidden for so many years.
Indeed.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as well. I'd love to go check those out if I ever had the chance.
That day will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important organization,
Mhm.
and we'll be sure to maintain good relations with them in the future. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to treat everyone to coffee.
Nice!
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great.
Acrobat
although after the
boys!
last few days, I don't know if I can handle another coffee. But I can just order something.
Oh god, how much coffee did you have, Kaveh? What the fuck? Who the fuck is yelling? The fuck? Chill the fuck out. Jesus. Chill out. It's not that deep.
Quake!
You don't need to yell. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Let's go get some coffee. Let's go get some coffee. There we go. I think I didn't have to. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, Catherine. Oops. There we go. Lots of teleporting. Ugh. Lots of loading screens.
And then the traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts.
True.
Oh, part of me wishes I'd been there to see it, but I'd have been biting my nails off worrying about you guys.
A truly edifying account of the events. Bereft of detail, but it has livened up the room all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The traveler just pounced and raised their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Despite winning
Did
3
they?
bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. That's very dignified of you, Sino.
Of course. Being dignified comes with being a true champion.
I got to be a champion too for once.
Yeah!
I haven't sparred much with desert folk before. It was a pretty unique experience.
The venue was pretty impressive too. A very ceremonial affair.
Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe
Oh,
save that
boy.
one for later, Paimon. Dessert's here.
Dessert! Everyone enjoys each other's company and the General Mahamadra's generosity. The shockwave
I
left.
think that'll do it for today.
Let me read.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading home? We should probably finish putting all those books back.
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
See ya.
I should get going as well. See you all later. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Okay.
Thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Oh, nice. Have fun, Calais.
Kali's come a long way. She's
the
much more
fuck
confident
up?
dealing with other people these days.
Everyone's a work in progress. You never stop learning.
Whoever's yelling, shut the fuck up.
True.
Damn. You're loud. I can hear you through my headphones. Jesus.
That was good. It feels like everything's finally wrapped up now.
Indeed. That was exciting.
When you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done.
Mm-hmm.
Those desserts Sino got, they were really good.
They were. Probably. Hopefully. Then let's come back someday. So then let's come back again sometime. That's what it
For
says.
the rest of the day?
Nope.
If not, would you come somewhere with me?
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
It's a secret for now. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
Okay.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about. It'll definitely be a nice surprise.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Now I wonder too. Okay, where are we going? Oh, is it the highest point of Sumeru? It is. Gotta be careful there.
Since I last made my way up here.
Look at this place! We're so high up!
Yeah. You get an achievement up here, by the way. If someone didn't know. Don't underestimate me. I am actually tree climbing champion.
As you wish.
Watch me fall.
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Great view! We're so high up, we can see for miles!
Traveler,
Yeah?
turn around.
Yeah? So pretty! It's beautiful!
This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends.
Aww.
When I was a student, I used to slip away and climb up here all the time, just to clear my head. I was quite young then, and I hadn't made too many friends yet. Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Who am I? Why do I have this power?
Damn, existential questions.
What should I be fighting for? Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world. That was my experience. And I'm sure Sethos will figure things out in his own time, too.
As long as hermanubis power endures, you will remain inexorably whatever, linked to the Temple of Silence. I don't know this word.
You two really are like brothers.
Seemed like it.
Feel the same way.
You're one tough cookie, Sino. You're a true champion now.
Of course. I see no need to be humble when it comes to the facts.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework. Sino accidentally dropped a fruit.
Oop.
Luckily, he has fast reflexes, so he caught it just in time.
Damn!
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers again.
Aw.
Those were good times. I kind of miss the student life.
You know, Paimon really shouldn't be able to imagine Sino doing something like that, but for some strange reason, the mental image is coming through clear as day.
Then make it stop.
Then make it stop.
There's somebody there.
Oh.
It's Professor Cyrus.
Oh.
You guys carry on without me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright. I'm sure you guys have a lot of talk about. What? Wait, did he actually jump? He jumped? Holy shit! Sino has the angles of steel! Holy! Did he jump from here? Holy fuck! He has caught the ankles.
Oh my days. I can't believe how stupid I look in this one.
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Na, 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 na.
Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found in some old notebooks?
Oh.
Some old photos?
Oh my god, he's so
Believe
cute!
it? This notebook was just sitting in a pile of
Oh, he's so
souvenirs in
cute.
the sage's office.
Oh.
I must have forgotten to take
Oh,
it
such
with
a
me,
sweetheart.
and no one's touched it since. It was still right there.
I think he
I was
seems
at the
stressed out.
Academia earlier to discuss my workload with Nephis. I swung by the old office to have a look around and just happened to cross it.
Oh.
Time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young yourself in that one. Ah,
Yeah.
it's this one. I remember that. Lisa took it, didn't she?
Yep. Looks like her work, all right. Who else could have found just the right angle to make me look so unbelievably
And this one. Looks like we're both dozing off.
Aw.
Cheeky girl, taking secret photos of us without our knowledge.
Oh my god, I love Lisa
Is there
now.
something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, these are good photos, aren't they?
Hmm?
Hey, at moments like this, I hardly know where to begin. I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you if you feel the same way.
Don't be ridiculous, you old codger.
Is that not what you wanted me to say? Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert. Sometimes I've dreamed that I was doing a search with them again. And other times, I dream of the day they saved my life. Oh, it was one of the happiest times of my life. We all learned so much from one another. You've matured so much over the years, Sino.
Well, he is a grown-ass adult now.
I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answers you just gave. So, I will do the right thing and keep my mouth shut.
Oh, come on.
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? I thought heroes were supposed to be gracious. Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she take?
Look how cute
Oh. My heart!
you were back then, too.
Oh, my heart.
And look how serious and professional you used to be.
Oh, my heart.
I can't compete with you anymore. First you get better than me at the deadpan jokes.
Sino, take it from Cyrus!
Don't say that. I still have a lot of respect for you.
That's more like it. Hey, what would you say to meeting up with Lisa again sometime?
She will like that, I think.
I'd like that. Let's find a time and pay her a visit in Mondstadt.
All right, I'll add it to my schedule.
Nice!
Let's go next week. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato.
Not the tomatoes again!
To beat Zaha Hadi.
You're right.
Or you could find a real hobby, Professor.
Damn! Sino really called him out like that. And there we go. There we go.
Time has passed too quickly. A children have all grown up. But it turns out grown-up kids are no use. When Nephis comes after me, Cyno still can't do anything to protect me. Oh, that boy.
Interesting.
Great view today.
Indeed.
This atmosphere calls for a joke out of left field to catch the listener unawares.
Is that it? Is everyone else up? Or not? Probably not. But let me check. Yep. 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 Jesus Christ. What's up? There we go. More up, more up. I don't think they're still there, but why not check? Yep, they're not here. Well, since where should I end this? No. We're gonna end this with them. We're gonna end the stream with Cyno and Cyrus. Never mind. Never mind. Well, my depth perception is sucks. Please don't tell me they disappear. Please don't tell me they disappeared. Oh man! Damn it! Damn it! That's the price I pay for being stupid. Well, whatever. It's whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Well then, that was a stream. That really was a stream. Well, I really enjoyed Sethos. Oh, that was great. Oh my god, we finally, after a year, we finally have Cyno and Table of Silence lore. Holy fuck. Finally! Finally, all the Cyno sims, finally, they have their answers at long last. Tommy, hi. Well, we're gonna end now, so... We'll see, so I'm fine. I'm gonna end the stream now. And probably go read some fanfics. Because yes, my brain is braining right now. I have so many ideas. Holy fuck. Oh, the daydreaming is gonna go poof. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. And when am I going to be back? I don't know. Probably on Friday. Probably. Hopefully. Guess we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So thank you everyone for joining today, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye!